Hello.
Mayday. Emergency. Ladies and gentlemen, we have some terrible, terrible news. My Bet365 bets are now definitely not going to come up for me.
Breaking news. Jordan's betting history is about to take a deep tumble.
And what about me?
This is a dark day for democracy.
He forced me to bet way more than I can afford.
For your own bet. Oh, finally, it's all coming up me. I didn't bet at all, so I break even.
No, inflation's
He's making up gains from your failed 2-up experiment.
Finally, I'm getting my comeuppance.
Oh,
I'm winning that crisp $100 bill back.
Oh, man. What he lost in Anzac Day, he made up on Labor Day.
But
okay, well.
yeah, I mean, emergency broadcast.
It needs to be
Albanese is a tax hike that's happened.
Okay.
There's another tax hike.
Now, this is global news at the moment. It's all anyone's talking.
The first question is, false flag, let's be real.
Well, my mum thinks so. My mum thinks so.
Oh, yeah, okay, so what happened?
So I think mum's watching, but I think she won't mind me embarrassing her on public television. No, my mum just messaged me being like, coincidence? Look, fair mum.
What's the coincidence?
No, not coincidence. Fuck it, I'll just find it. It was because it's not that harsh saying this, because like half the world went to this assumption, especially social media. But did Trump orchestrate this? Took blood, put into sterile bubble behind the ear, pressed it open. And what were
the sounds then? Was that just some guy with a soundboard at the end of the stadium? Going,
this is.
Okay, for the what about his shoe?
What about the dead woman?
No, well, I responded.
Was that part of the false flag?
No, I responded being like, I wouldn't be surprised if someone hadn't have died. If someone hadn't have died, like, yeah, there's a dead person. I think maybe there's two.
Where's Alex Jones when we need the facts?
Where is Alex Jones?
Where is he?
I haven't checked in. Dude, you know
that's such a cruel twist of fate that man has been taken off air like a week before.
You know, InfoWars is like bankrupt and it's like going down. Yeah, so
I don't think that is broadcasting.
No, the judge actually allowed them to broadcast. Which is funny.
Really? Well, I want his
Said
take.
You have no money.
What
are you listening to this for?
You should really tune into.
Well, I don't know. No, don't.
Facts.
You should really be tuning into band.tv, not this. But
Wouldn't it be incredible after his false flag $1 billion suit? Alex Jones is calling this as a false flag.
Well, you know what's insane? Would he?
No, Christ.
Because it wouldn't.
But surely he's got some theory about
They're saying
being
that
orchestrated by Kamala Harris.
Yeah.
They're saying that I'm just reading the comments. They're saying that there's a literal photo
with that vape
of a bullet whizzing past his head.
Fake photo.
Fake photo. Okay, so thank you for confirming that it is a false flag.
Oh, wait, sorry.
That's why we read the audience comments. Because
wait, you said
as we have always been affirmed in YouTube and Twitch comments, you're definitely not stupid.
Wait, you said a photo. This is a photo.
There's
okay.
Lanky Nate says so.
Okay, let's start from this. How did you?
Lanky Nate.
Okay, let's start from this point rather than diving straight into it. How did you guys find out? Because I found out going on Instagram.
This is what we're arguing.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Go.
as a little interjection.
Yeah.
Ali and I were arguing off air. Is this a 9/11 moment? Is this a where were you when?
It is.
I think it qualifies. Ali was saying,
come on, of course.
It has to be an inch to the right for it to be a where were you?
Dude, I am so...
No, but you know what okay, this is genuine. I have just genuine question because I first found out about, as soon as I woke up, I looked at the news and it said it already had this had just happened. Or whenever, I don't even know exactly when it happened, but I saw it like Australian time, like 7, 8 a.m. Right? So
damn,
I see a
early
video.
riser. There's the real fucking story.
No, but that's not the story. So I see a video and someone tell me if they saw the same thing, and I can't find that video anymore. So someone had put up exactly the moments. Now, when he's doing the rally, his mic was on, right?
Yeah.
So when the first thing happened, you could actually hear the conversation between Trump and the Secret Service.
Yeah, I've heard it. Yeah.
Did you hear about the shoe?
Yeah, the shoes. Let me get my
That
shoes.
video is not available anymore.
What?
I told Jordan
Can't
that
get rid of that. That should be in the historical archive.
Wait, they tried to
Final
wipe.
last words.
They tried to wipe
Where's
the
my Trump TV shoes?
He tried to wipe the
That
shoes.
was the funniest thing because he's
Yeah.
like, "Where's my shoe?" And like one of the Secret Service guys like, "I guess I'll sacrifice for your left shoe. I'll go look for it."
I guess he didn't want to look silly without the shoes. But
That
the
guy's
thing
going to
is,
take a bullet for Trump's shoes.
but what I want to know.
Incredible, that guy died.
The whole time I was thinking, Trump, what shoes are these? Like, God, get out of here!
What I want to know is like, why were his shoes off? Who's taking their shoes off in before they're doing a public speech?
I like to be comfortable. Him and Will Anderson.
Will Allen Anderson
Why
does
do
that.
they do it? Yeah, it's a power move.
So I mean,
like to be
look,
cozy.
if that's why, then I understand why he was like, "Give me my shoes," because it's like, you imagine the headline. It's just like Sleepy Trump, Sleepy Bullet, strayed just like his, sleepy shoes. Like it's not professional not having shoes on. So I kind of get it. There was like, "Let me get my shoes. Let me get my shoes." I get it.
Do you?
Kind of, yeah.
You know what?
he
I
had to-
sort of get it as well. This is the crazy. As someone who has experience with political assassination,
Yeah, exactly. You're the
do
most
you notice
qualified.
when this happens that your brain just keeps going.
Yeah.
You're still
Yeah.
you.
Well,
You've
that's-
just been shot at. That's it. So
Yeah.
he would have.
Well, look,
that's your first thought.
Let me like the way I found out, which is like the worst way. I went on Instagram, and this is the thing that scared me. Is I went on Instagram and I saw it, and I was like in a haze, being like, "Oh, holy shit, what the fuck?" And then I went to the comments, and maybe it's probably the page I was following because it wasn't like CNN.
What was it?
Oh, it was.
Brown cardigan.
It was like an American brown cardigan.
Oh, was it?
And it was just like it was clearly like a very like liberal leaning meme. It was a meme page, and I get my news from meme pages, and every
No
single
wonder you're so up to date.
yeah, exactly. I was the first to know.
get all of it.
Every comment was like, "This is fake." To the point where I was just like, "Oh my God." Went back to sleep, as you do. I was tired, Went back to sleep, and then my psyche was like, "Oh yeah, there was a false flag shooting." That was my like accepted perception of reality for like an hour.
That is.
How
so
can Alex
insane.
Jones be sued $1 billion for saying something is a false flag when everyone in America, it seems, thinks
Yeah, but
it's
I
a
think-
false
Scary. It's scary. And then I watched it. I'm like, no. Well, and the scariest part for me was like the way that like the default of the general public is to like that is not what like reality is never reality now. That's the instinct, and it's like that's scary. That's fucking scary.
They released the name of the guy who shot.
Bullshit.
His name is.
Is it something
Mohammed. No, I'm joking.
It's like Thomas Cooper or something. It's
Yeah.
like really standard. I tried to Google
Shit.
it, and there's 1 billion.
Really?
Yeah. So that's what I was happy about. That
Yeah.
the Muslim ban worked.
Yeah. Muslim. Ali's just crossing his fingers like, please. I didn't get up this early for nothing.
So good. And like the other thing, man.
But no,
I know this is a bit sinister, but like we'll see how this goes. Democrats' aim sucks. A Republican would not have missed.
No way.
No way.
Not a chance.
Like,
Especially if they got 9 shots in.
dude, I just
No, they had a total of 7 shots.
Look, man,
Fuck.
I reckon you could give a Republican one.
One.
Just one.
and it could be a rubber bullet and you get the job done.
Yeah,
You know?
they figure it. Yeah,
Stun
they
him.
know where to go with the jugular or
Yeah,
something.
the temple.
Yeah, something. Yes.
but
that's
look-
the one.
For all intents and purposes, a shocking day for America and the world, if I may say so.
Yeah, but like how many?
I mean,
But
we have to say that. It's crazy.
It is honestly nuts because
It's fucking crazy.
Is it shocking? Because a lot of people who you mentioned,
It's not that
say they end up saying, "I'm surprised it took this long. The man's very hated."
I mean, I
all
thought
right, let's take back everything we said over the last minute. It's not shocking at all.
It's not shocking at all,
The
but
only shocking part is that it took this long.
yeah, that's the real
and
shock.
then Ali's good point on it was the only reason this didn't happen when he was president is he would have had double the Secret Service guys that he has now.
it's
Surely
true.
that's it. Like I don't reckon you're getting a shot in on Biden.
president
No
is
chance.
nuclear
Yeah.
bomb.
No shot.
But you know what? Okay, like I don't want to just do the CNN talking points, whatever. But like, how did that gunman get so close with all that Secret Service and there were snipers? Like, it is let's get to the brash tacks here. Like, it is, in that sense, it's shocking.
So
I'm not surprised.
I was looking at it. So apparently, when you go into a rally of this sort, it's airtight.
Yeah.
You can't bring in weapons. There's a billion people that will search you, but not the entire neighborhood.
Yeah.
So this guy was on and I think like from today onwards,
now
any president hopeful, anyone that's in the race, ex-president, when they're going for any kind of rally,
Open
not
field.
just that venue will be secured.
Can only do
entire
rallies in
perimeter
Nebraska
will be-
cornfield. Can't get a vantage point.
well, it's the
Yeah, but like, did you-
it's the
Can't do
bread bowl.
something in a city anymore. because
Yeah,
there's too many towers.
there's way too many. It's definitely.
What I'm amazed at is, man, they've really upped their game since Kennedy's day, haven't they?
What do you mean? What do you mean?
They shot the gunman in
Oh,
probably, what, 4 seconds?
yeah.
Dude, the Secret
yeah.
Service are
How
balling.
did they?
They're not baller. They fucking didn't see the dude. Apparently, okay. I watched an interview with some like redneck dude that was just like, I saw the guy.
I saw that too.
Yeah.
Crazy. False flag. Dude,
Maybe
he was saying
he said for 2 to 3 minutes.
This is the same guy who was saying, I was saying, oh my God, there's a man on top of that building with a gun.
Yeah, apparently he was like, I was telling the police, those police, and I said, look, there's a man there with a gun. The police were just like, what? 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 For
He's
2
taking
to 3
aim.
minutes. 2 to 3 minutes. Dude, give the civilians guns. He would have just been like, I got him. I can pick him
But
off.
they do
The
have
only
the
man
gun.
that's the only thing. The NRA talking point. The only way a bad guy with a gun is stopped.
I mean,
Yeah,
a
or
hillbilly.
Yeah.
here's another alternative look. If no one has a gun, no one can just shoot the
Yeah.
president from a building.
that's true.
Some random
I
dude.
saw a really good meme.
How is he going to make the Republican talking points now that he's nearly been
Shot in the head. Do you know what? I predict he'll flip. Dude, I predict he'll flip.
Huh?
I mean, look, he'll probably just be like, we need more guns. But like, I reckon Trump will just be like, this just changed my mind. Guns are very bad. I reckon he'll flip
He can't.
because he's just too in debt with the.
Completely lose all the gains that he's got from nearly getting shot.
Nah, come on. The NRA
He's got to
doesn't
have to come out and say, so what I've decided is everybody in this room needs a gun
Yeah, look at this.
at all times. Everybody should have one. It's my new policy. Babies should be armed.
shoot, baby, shoot. Fuck, dude. But the NRA don't. It's like the NRA aren't the only faction bankrolling Trump. He could survive without them.
It's not that. It's the
Hey, he can
voting
s-
block.
Trump can survive a bullet.
Yeah, dude. It
survive
is.
it all.
Oh, wait, listen. It is crazy that it hit his ear. Do you know the chances of that? The margins. The ear is very close to the brain.
Yeah, I
It's
know.
insane,
It's
dude.
honestly,
And
you
I'm-
couldn't have asked for a better assassination attempt if you're Trump. You couldn't.
Yeah, you couldn't. Just a little
Just
nick.
a little nip on the ear,
Yeah.
enough blood.
Yeah.
You're still conscious enough to do
The-
what will be an iconic image of him.
The image.
What a photo.
The
him with
image.
a bloody ear, fist pumping in the air with an American flag in the background.
It's just insane.
It's
You couldn't.
incredible.
But that's why he stopped
Hey,
and
but-
was like, wait. And he's like, fight. Dude, you know what was insane?
we gotta
too?
talk
Sorry.
about this.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Before,
That's why we're doing this emergency broadcast, by the way.
it
on
was
this
the
day.
perfect moment for Trump. Like the bullet went exactly the
We
optimum
needed
way.
to go.
And for Biden, it was the worst possible.
Worst
Because like
possible
1 inch
place.
to the right, decent scenario. 1 inch to the left,
Wait,
also all right scenario.
But you have to admit, like, if he fucking got his head exploded, dude, that would have been fucked up.
Another Kennedy.
Can you
Do you
imagine?
think that he'd be seen 40, 50 years from now as this great martyr? At some say he was the greatest president of all time.
I think there'd be another January 6th instantly. I'd be like, maybe not a civil war, but mass rioting. Half the country
Do you know
would
what
be
I'm
going
actually genuinely-
insane, and they have guns.
This is a genuine fear of mine now. If for whatever reason, let's say Biden wins the elections, right? Can you imagine what the Trump supporters and Trump would do? He never accepted election results, even when it was like fair and square. After his assassination, he probably thinks he's going to sweep the entire country. Whereas, like, that's certainly not the case.
Well, you know what though? This
Yeah, I don't think California's got that
Yeah,
much.
exactly, right?
I think a lot of their "this is a grim day" is all just words.
yeah,
So what happens
yeah.
if he loses now? I don't think he's going to accept it.
Yeah.
I don't think
Well, he wasn't
anyone-
going to anyway.
Huh?
He wasn't going to accept it
I
regardless.
don't, I think,
yeah, but like now,
this has helped his. This is gonna help his like optics.
Is it going to help his optics? Is it going to help him? This is amazing. This is what Ali and I were talking about immediately. When you just constantly in the realm of politics,
You're just like, how's your
exactly?
Yeah, like how's your chances?
Going to play in the Beltway?
And I was like, unfortunately for the president, the ex-president, this happened a bit too early in the election cycle. If it was, just a couple of months,
he's putting
after.
on a voice, but that was his legitimate point. He said that normally to me, and I was sitting there saying, yes, it would be really. That would be a great October surprise.
This would have been a great
surprise.
This would have been a great October surprise. Don't you think? That would have been the perfect time.
Literally couldn't ask for a better one.
Yeah. That's amazing. That's amazing. I mean, but like,
maybe the evangelicals are right. God really does want Trump to be president. He gave him the best gift.
Dude, if that's the case, then man, God, a funny man.
Yeah,
he has a sense of humor.
Dude, we should do like a blow by blow, because like it is kind of insane. Like the shoes is like crazy, but I get it. But then like, you know how he was just being like, fight. I understand. You get that rush, and like Jordan made the great comparison to what's his name. Is it Imran Khan? Is that his name?
Imran Khan.
Like, and because he got shot, and he was
shot
like
in the leg or something.
Yeah, he got shot in the leg.
And he was like, this is the military, like still speaking about.
He grabbed a microphone off a reporter or something.
He was so shameless. He was like, I bet you, as he was falling, like, this will do great for my polls.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's all you think when that happens.
Yeah. So I understand it, but irrelevant from that. Just take away the like hyper analysis of like the psychology of him. Just on a face level, it's pretty insane to be like, wait, and then go, fight. When you could get shot, that could cost your life. That little moment.
You got to say, what a showman.
It's just like
what
he was willing to die for the photo op. He was willing to die.
And you got to give him points for it.
You got to give him points for like
he's the greatest entertainer of all time. He was willing to do what all of us entertainers hope happens, that we die on stage. He was going for it.
Yeah, I get it.
He knew that was because he's so right. Like this is going to be like a man landing on the moon moment.
Yeah. And I mean, it's kind of perfect that he did. It's perfect that he did that, but it's like, dude, there was one moment.
Who was that one politician that got literally shot? Not on the ear, like actually shot in the chest. And he was saying, I'm going to continue this speech.
Wasn't it Reagan?
I think it was in Singapore.
Oh, shit.
He got shot. Sorry. His wife, the shooter tried to shoot him, missed him. It ends up hitting his wife, who dies immediately.
What?
And he finishes his speech.
Jeez. You must be...
All right, well, come on.
She's
Maybe
gone.
you should stop if your wife's dead.
Probably. I thought you were going to be like, she's already gone. Let's hear his points.
I'm not Larry David. I can't. Seems to be half the episodes of Curb Your Enthusiasm
Pretty much.
at that point.
But okay, can I just say one more image that stuck with me that I was just like, America is a fucking weird place, right? Because I've watched it various times, and I've consumed as much
Every
information.
angle possible.
Yes, so far. And when he's
MNN, Mislove News Network.
We're here 24 hours a day from my bedroom. Dude, when he's walking down to the car, there's this shot, and there's one person turned to the media going, fuck you. Because obviously it's being like, this is your fault to the media. And then just a little bit in front of him, there's a girl, there's this chick looking at Trump as he's going, being fucking put into the car, and she's going like this the whole time. She's going, yeah, for 5 minutes. The devil horns just going,
Trump.
Yes, like rock on.
That's see, this is what's so gross about his audience. It's so they're all there for the spectacle.
Yes.
So they just were there and they thought, what a show.
Yes.
It's so gross. That's everything you need to know. Okay, all right.
Let's take
away
what a closer. What a closer.
Yeah.
She wasn't
the punchline.
Like, I gotta say, it's the best damn show I've ever seen.
Like if I was in the crowd, I'd be on the fucking ground. The shooter, there could be 10 shooters. She's standing up going, yeah. I was just looking at it, just being like, this country is too cooked.
They did many interviews and they were asking, like, weren't you scared? And they all had the same thing. I believe in God, and I know that I'd be fine, but I just wanted to make sure that all the old people were all right. And let's not forget, Trump, he's all right, and USA.
Yes. But like, it's just like only in that country could you see someone's head nearly be blown off like a fucking watermelon, and then just being like, woo! Woohoo! Let's get some hot links. I'm hungry. It's just like, what? I just don't understand it. I don't understand it.
Neither. It's a particular. It has to be a Trump phenomenon.
Yeah.
That is not happening.
I want
at a
nachos.
Biden show.
No, I don't think so.
If that you reverse the scenarios and he gets grazed on the ear, there is no way that Democrats are cheering on like they're in year 4 yelling fight, fight.
Yeah,
there's no way.
So it turns out Teddy Roosevelt was shot in the chest right before his speech and continued to give said speech immediately after.
Teddy, what a king.
It happens. I'm telling you, the adrenaline kicks over.
No, but like Teddy,
they're so base. Trump's audience, and it just goes to that fight or flight thing, and obviously they chose fight.
Yeah. They literally fought. Yeah,
you know what? But so did Trump, dude. He is not running. You can tell that when like there's a high adrenaline moment, Trump will go for the attack. You could see that he was like enraged and he was ready to go. He's like, I'll take the bullet if I have to. He wasn't scared. He wasn't like in the corner.
But like,
it definitely, I don't know.
Just wanted to shoe for some reason.
Has there been any politicians that ever don't? Because there was the George Bush, someone threw a shoe at him and he did that mad Matrix. That was one of the coolest things you've ever seen.
And his face was just, he was just like cool as a cucumber. And then he made a quip about it too, being like, I was 49, I've dodged, like shaft balls better than that. It wasn't a good throw or some shit. It's like, fuck, bro.
I was in the Harvard football team and I've dodged many quarterbacks in my lifetime.
Yeah, it's insane. But
people in the South are just way too cool with death, aren't they?
They are. I think they're just okay. They are. They're just, like, I've watched all the interviewers. And there was nothing. It was like they were kind of shocked and like, you just don't want to see this kind of stuff. It's crazy. And it's like, you should be more shook. It's just insane. It's like we don't want this in Pennsylvania. We don't want this. We don't want this in West Pennsylvania. It's like,
what about East Pennsylvania? That's fine over there.
yeah, they're the liberals there. But like, it is. Look,
dude, you can see like the mainstream media really trying to get those supporters to say like, well, this will bring the country together and we're going to come back, but they aren't. They just keep on. Well, this just exposes you to evil that has plagued our country.
Yeah. Oh, there's been quite. I've seen there's been quite a people like all the Democrats are like, this is terrible. We need unity, and like a few, like probably 2/3 of or maybe half of the Republicans like, this is terrible. We need to bring the country together. But then like there's already been some like Republican like candidates talking, and then just like. And this is what happens when the Democrats start using rhetoric like it wasn't even that bad. It was something like, we need to focus on Donald Trump. That's that kind of rhetoric. It's like,
and I quote.
Yeah. And it's like, dude, Trump is saying like, we're going to nuke the whole country. I don't know, Trump says is insane. It's like, they've got to blow, like, you know what I mean? Like Trump is literally being like, we need to kill everyone. It's like, I think Trump's got it on rhetoric. Yeah. Like it's insane that some Republicans are just being like the dangerous Democratic talking points. Like, what?
What are we doing here?
I saw that and I'm like, dude, beyond cheap political points. I think someone came out and was like, Biden ordered the hit.
Yeah, someone was saying like, "Damn, Biden's aim sucks."
I don't know. It wasn't. Yeah, it's like
Is this a random internet comment?
I think.
Or is this one of those?
I think
this is random internet.
Oh, it was okay. Yeah, I don't know.
Biden's aim sucks.
That's really is too old to be president.
I mean,
David Axelrod came out and said Biden's aim it sucks, dude. I was surprised.
This is just further proof that he has Parkinson's.
I was impressed with Biden's post speech because I thought he was just going to be like, Kamala Harris has just been shot, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
What did he say? He just
said
he just said the usual thing of,
we gotta come together, Jack.
Come together. This isn't what America is, which is one of the few things that I do disagree with Biden on. That's all American.
It's like the most
American thing ever to get shot. It is. As a president.
It is.
As a president.
It's almost, it's almost like
he's the win. It's un-American that Biden hasn't been shot.
Yeah.
Anyone. You could be child and also get shot, and that's not out of the ordinary.
Dude, it's almost like a pressure cooker. It's like, we've been waiting for this. Now it's like, there's been a shooting on a president. It's like, well, we can go back to normal now. It's been so long.
Finally, normalcy has taken back. Yeah,
like it's been so
I
long.
never understand.
It's
This
so
is
long.
not America. I think this is America. Like
Yeah.
this is stereotypically
American is apple
American.
pie.
It is. It's just, but it's just like
Because who have we got? We got Roosevelt, Reagan,
Lincoln.
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 Nixon
I
had
think it was
one.
with Lincoln. Huh?
Nixon's someone.
Nixon had one, yeah.
Yeah.
Or like an assassination attempt was like uncovered.
Or it was
for
Nixon's cousin or some shit. It was somewhere
And
around
then I think
Nixon.
all
All
of
the
JFK's
Kennedys.
family.
Yeah, it's amazing. What's his name still? You know,
Yeah, he's going to get shot next week.
Probably.
Sure. Just
So
to
that's-
complete the family set.
so that's like what 6?
It has to be more. I think John Wilkes Booth, wasn't he shot?
Yeah, and then like wasn't the what's the whole Hamilton play?
No, he was the guy who shot
Some guy
Lincoln.
Hamilton was
No,
shot.
sorry, not one. Fuck, what's his name again? McKinley or something?
Oh fuck, maybe Hamilton was he?
Yeah, he was shot
He's
by
a-
like the vice
He's a
president.
black president.
Vice president.
Are you serious?
Yeah, that's the whole show. Hamilton. It was like about.
I'm sure General Sherman got a shot
It
at
was-
him at some point.
Probably.
Do you know what? It's so funny because it was just the vice president and Hamilton hated each other, and then because it was the old time, they were like, "Let's have a traditional shootout."
Yes!
So they go a traditional shootout, and then
What, draw at 10 paces?
yeah,
That's awesome.
And then Hamilton,
Pistols at dawn.
Hamilton, the thing was like it was expected neither of them are going to do it, and Hamilton doesn't do it, but the vice president does, and Hamilton
yeah.
dies.
But also
And
back,
for that, he was promoted to president.
but also back then, bullets were still like circular, so you could just be like and then just like go to dinner that night. You know, like.
Yeah, easily.
But that's they should just.
Should we take some of the views of the audience?
definitely.
Let's
Take
see.
And also,
Okay.
can we get this poll? Is this a when were you when day or not?
I think it is.
Get the poll going.
Yeah, I know
reckon
Hamilton
it is.
was not the president.
All right. Oh, I didn't know that. I don't know shit.
He was,
As always. You gotta take it to Twitch, and this
No,
is what we get.
I mean, I'm learning.
He was the treasurer.
First black president. Wow.
And you saw the musical, but you just couldn't take away from
No,
how
I
bad
could
the
not.
musical
I could
was.
not sit through. I did
Okay,
like 15
here's
minutes.
a question. Steezy asks, does the pod think that Biden should be worried about retaliation from extreme Trump supporters?
I reckon. Come
I would
on.
be.
One
I
for
would
one.
be.
I would be.
Yeah.
I would just be permanently worried.
Yeah.
If I was running for
I was-
office in America.
Yeah,
for
me too.
anything.
For a
If I
number
was
of
Biden-
reasons, not just death.
Just today.
Yes.
I'd be on a constant code red.
If I was Biden, that'd be my second biggest concern. First would be seasonal flu.
Yep.
Yeah,
fair,
that could
just
fair,
take
fair.
me out.
Yeah, that's the biggest. That's a bigger threat, and I've been through it. Believe me, it's
I
bad.
almost died, Biden. You have no chance.
Yeah, literally. Yeah, seriously. But like, I think that, dude. You know, I didn't know this, but like, even when
But Subban says, it's kind of weird that Republican would do that to themselves to boost their chances. I mean, they were already winning.
yeah, false flag.
I don't think this pod can go on YouTube. I genuinely don't think that.
Why? We can't say
said
that shit.
false flag
a
a
lot.
lot.
But like, we don't actually think that. Like,
I
someone's
don't think YouTube cares.
yeah, like someone's
Hey,
died.
people are getting offended. They're saying 125 meter range, 2 centimeter from a kill shot. I think that's a good aim.
Is that like some like COD reference? I don't
No, it's
understand.
just saying like because we're saying the aim sucks. It's like if you look
Oh
at the
yeah,
if you look at the figures,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
not a bad
It's
shot.
actually still pretty close. Yeah, I mean, like if you're not
I
a,
thought it was like easy as to shoot someone these days with a sniper. Am I wrong?
I mean, I think he had an old rifle. I don't think it's that easy, dude.
So he had a bloody JFK rifle.
I think
did he?
so, yeah. And from my days of playing COD, you know, and those. Wait, what was that game? Maybe it was Max
and
Payne.
some people are saying, have you considered the aim was actually too good?
What does
Yeah.
that
As
mean?
in they aimed to hit the ear.
Yeah, well, yes, I've considered. I don't think that's what it is, but dude, like, because when you
I mean, the CIA, you know, they're pretty good at this stuff.
yeah, but that guy, I don't think. Yeah, I don't think this was any. I don't think it was. I think it was probably.
Isn't it sus that he was immediately executed?
I wanted.
Where's the
I want.
court?
I wanted. I
Where's
want.
the law?
I want the
Dead men tell
info.
no tales.
I want the info on this guy because like they're gonna hit his computer, and I bet it'll be like, I don't know, the
A
Young
lot
Turks.
of MSNBC.
The young Turk.
It'll be. I don't know. But I think. Okay.
Carl Kalinske fan.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think with the sniper, like you're like breathing heavily. Like you need to take. Like snipers take drugs that make their heart rate lower, so they're not moving. Like it's like so to level
Well, there's
the
that,
breathing
and also
shit.
like if you're far, you you can't just like aim at the spot that you're about to
There's
shoot.
wi-
You have to
there's-
take wind into.
Yeah,
so you have to like
yeah.
hit somewhere
Dude,
else.
Trump
and then
should-
it goes
Trump-
there, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
not that easy, dude. Especially
right.
especially if it's an old rifle. It's like fucking hard. If it's a shitty old rifle, it's like the latest military grade sniper. It's probably way easier. But like, I don't think that can't add that. But like, dude, this is what I think. Trump should consider himself fucking lucky, dude. Like, I hope at some point he wakes up and he's just like, dude, would it be insane? Okay, this is insane, but would it be that unfathomable? He's got empathy. Wouldn't it be that insane for him to be like, I'm bowing out. I don't want to die. Or maybe he does. Maybe he's like, yeah.
What are you talking about? This is the best thing that he's gonna now win.
Can't bow out.
Yeah, I suppose. I would personally. I'm just saying.
You say it's too hectic.
I'd say I nearly died by an inch. I'm a few millimeters. I'm good. I'm good. I'm out.
Yeah.
Would you?
I trust that the Republicans' chances will be very well suited with Mike Pence.
I mean, he doesn't give a shit.
Well, okay, here's the million-dollar question.
What, do you think he loves the Republican Party? He used to be donated to Democrats for like his whole life.
I think
touche. But I did know that he was always saying, if I get shot, so what?
Really?
Yeah. I think you kind of do. When you are really entrenched in politics, I was in the same mind frame.
Yeah,
for a
you
long
were
time.
like
You
that.
Just think like, fuck it, who cares?
Yeah.
I'll just go for it.
You were like that, yeah.
You do it.
Yeah, I get that.
And
I
then,
get that. It's
I
just
don't know,
me.
Like years later, you start thinking about it and you're like, what?
Yeah,
I think it's just when you're not really doing anything and you're sitting there.
Dude, if you've had
starting to watch like Game of Thrones, I'm like, man, I would have never seen how this ended.
if you've had
reason to live.
If you've had unprotected
Fallout yet.
if you have unprotected sex with porn stars, I don't think that man's afraid of doing.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's a fair
Yeah.
point. That's
I
a
don't
very
think he
fair point.
cares.
Yeah.
He cares about the spectacle.
Do you think that this is a turning point in like it's happened before, but do you think this is a point where it's just like it's like I don't know what's going to happen, but this is a turning point. This is a momentous moment where something is going to change in the political spectrum. And
Well, I think Putin would be really happy.
oh yeah, Jesus, Putin would be live.
All right, now, I know that we said that we weren't going to talk about it, but come on. We've still got 40 minutes to fill out on this.
Yeah.
Electoral predictions. What do you reckon?
Yeah,
Well,
yeah,
okay,
yeah,
so-
yeah.
Come on, let's talk about it.
So this is
brash cat.
this is what this is.
Yeah, let's get more questions.
This is
we
a
gotta fill
question,
this
and then
out.
all you can answer because this is exactly the same question. Dude, either way, whether the shooting was successful or not, Democrats ain't going back into that White House for a long time now.
Not a long time.
I mean,
Just
my
wait for the next
Yeah, you
midterms
just-
and they'll be in.
dude, my take is, this has solidified him to win.
I think I.
So I'm
think
sorry for
people-
your bets, dude.
Okay,
Of course, he can't get a win. I love that.
Trump is blessed and I'm
It
cursed.
had to take a near assassination attempt, and Jordan's like, I got to go back to silver.
I wouldn't
Doomed
be.
to never make a good sound investment.
I wouldn't be too sure if that's the case.
You don't think so?
I still think that Biden can win this election because
You're
like if,
flip-flopping. You said Trump had it.
no, I'm saying that Trump is more likely to win, but I don't look. This is my view. No matter who the nominee is, no matter what happens, there's a certain amount of states that are going to vote blue. They're just the demographics are such that they're not going to flip. So the question then becomes about the swing voters, right? And then apparently Trump, in order to win the election, he has to win Wisconsin, or there's like 2 or 3. He has to win at least one of those. The fact that like he is a favorite is also a reason why people are really scared and want to literally shoot him in the head now. I think there's going to be a lot of people that are going to come out to vote against Trump.
Really?
And they wouldn't care who Trump is against.
Everyone has to do their bit to defeat Trump, Miss Love.
Some
Some people use the ballot box and
Some people use guns. Wait, you're saying Republicans and like the South are going to be like, that was too close. Biden's got my
No,
ticket.
the South won't, because again,
Wouldn't matter.
no matter who a lot of the South,
Yeah.
no matter who the candidate for Republican is, no matter who the candidate for Democrats is, they will vote Republican.
Right.
And similarly, there's a lot of places in the North, no matter who it is, they'll vote Democrats.
Yeah.
You're definitely right. The reason that guy shot Trump
you're
is
saying
because he thought he's getting back in.
Yeah, I think
That's
he-
absolutely
Wait,
the
so-
reason.
And that it forced him to do something really crazy. Clearly,
Really
he had some
drastic.
like mental health issues as well. Whatever.
Or maybe he was
Right?
the sanest of us all.
But that feeling exists amongst a lot of the U.S. and I think
So you think
anti-Trump vote is going to come out in record numbers.
So you think this isn't going to change anything?
No, I think again.
think
I still
everybody's
think
kind of
Trump is
locked
more
in.
likely to
Right.
Every
right.
election ever, as Ali's saying, there's people that are definitely going to vote blue, there's people that are definitely going to vote red, and then there's quote-unquote independents that aren't independents because you ask them, who did you vote for in the last 5 elections? Like, Republican. So they just say independent
Right.
because they like the thought that they make up their mind every election.
Yeah,
but they
yeah,
don't.
yeah.
And so no one's going to sit there and think, oh my God, he nearly died.
Yeah.
Well, to make his little Make-A-Wish Foundation, we got to put him back in the White House.
Right.
No one's going to think
That's
surely.
true.
And this is why, as soon as this happens, no one is like shocked at people like already saying false flag. They just hate him so much; it doesn't
Yeah.
matter to them.
It is
Which
kind
I
of.
think is terrible.
It is.
Honestly.
It is.
That's
yeah,
the
yeah,
low
yeah.
point.
It is kind of funny, I have to say, like fucked that like the quote unquote progressives or the left, whatever you want to call them, they're constantly badgering the right or the Alex Jones types about them going on about false flags, and then their instant reaction is this was a false flag. It's like, dude, yesterday if someone said those 2 words, that you'd just be like, "Pfft, yeah, here we go. But then as soon as you know what I mean, it's like
One of the funniest things was I was watching it on TV. Some guy who was at the thing, he was wearing a hat, right? Make America Great Again. And it was Make America Great Again 2020. And he had cut out with a marker, he had cut out the 0 at the end and written 4 on it.
he didn't buy one. He didn't buy a new one.
No, and he goes like, Trump, I've never been with, like, it's not that I've always been with this guy, but I think it's time. I think it's time.
It was my cousins.
The country comes together
Fuck.
and vote Trump in.
Yeah. I mean,
He's not with him spiritually.
I mean, it did make me feel like a tiny bit of hope that anyone that was there interviewed was like, this is really sad. Hopefully it brings the country together. We don't want this kind of violence. There was no one being like, this was the Democrats. But then again, there were people in the crowd going, fuck you, to the media at the back, being like, this is your fault. So, I don't know, man. I don't know. It just really...
dangerous rhetoric.
It just really, saying we should get Trump
We should
out.
focus on Trump's lies.
But it just really, 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 really freaks me out how ubiquitous guns are in America, where it's like some people didn't even duck when they heard the shots. It's like
They wanted to see where it was coming
like
from.
I didn't want to.
What gun do they use?
Yeah, I don't want to sound.
34?
I don't want to sound like everyone in Hollywood or whatever. But it's like it's scary. It's scary how and I've heard stories like even my brother when he was in LA hanging out with like criminals, basically like skater, like dodgy like skater punk kids from LA. My brother told me a story that like these young people skating in LA as a joke. They all had guns, and they would like pull out, like someone didn't land a trick on a tree, and they'd be like, "I told you I'd land it." And they'd pull out their gun and be like, "Fuck you, man! I fucking said I'd do it. And they're all laughing, and like they pointed real guns at each other as a joke, probably loaded.
And they're skaters.
And they're skaters.
They're supposed to be chill.
They're supposed to be chilling, and like apparently, and like I was told my brother, I'm like, really? Like there's guns in LA, and he's like, dude, LA is full of guns.
Yeah, of course.
So it's like, it's I'm not alone here. It's scary, right? I know it's not an original statement, but it really freaks me out.
Yeah.
Jordan, what do you think about this statement? Kale Down Under says, I think this is good for Biden. Takes away from his gaffes this week for calling Kamala Harris Vice President Trump and Zelensky as Putin.
Yeah,
This
that
will
can't
get-
be top of the headline.
This
Yeah.
will get lost in the 24-hour election news cycle.
Yeah, I mean, that's probably true.
I don't know if that's you're being
I
a bit
think,
too
honestly,
optimistic.
I
but-
think pity is a very good... I was talking about this with Biden. I think that the fact, and you saw it, that the independents were moving towards Biden after the debate.
Yeah.
They moved towards him.
Yeah,
Pity is
interesting.
a good thing to have on your side.
Fair.
If you're going to say anything, you're going to have to say that, yes, it'll probably increase his chances, but I still agree with Ali that elections are basically unmovable at this point. To the point that someone could nearly die and people will still go, yeah, fuck him. He's a racist.
I think that this is bad for exactly the opposite reason that Kale Down Under is saying. Focusing on Biden's gaffes, I think at the end of the day, is good because if the more he is on media, no matter if it's negative or positive, the more you're prominently on the media, I think the more people subconsciously will vote for you because of just the advertising aspect of it. Now the
Has it got an underdog feel about you?
Well, there's that too, but like I think it's also like more the person that's more famous just wins.
The person that's more famous that wins. You're right. The constant
often,
coverage
not
is a
every
good
time, not every time, because clearly Biden won when Trump was more famous. But what I'm saying is like the media's attention moving back to Trump is actually bad for Biden, not good for Biden.
Do you think so?
Yeah. And for the first time ever since he's ever been running for president, positive.
Yeah.
Not just on Fox. And it's weird that Fox has just moved immediately to, how is this linked to Joe Biden?
Is that what they've done?
Obviously, they're going to move to that for sure.
They have to. They have to.
One more thing that everyone is saying.
Presidential order.
Yeah.
One thing that everyone is saying, and we don't know if this is true. For those of you that have watched this later, this happened today. So all of this information is new. Many people are saying that he was actually a registered Republican voter.
What? The guy did it?
That's what they're saying.
I mean, look.
John Kasich fan, eh?
I mean, bring back Pence.
I mean, just like Jeb
Pence
Bush,
has
Jeb
my
Bush
2
was not
cents.
low energy.
Yeah, he's got that same Trump Pence 2020 hat. He's crossed out Trump.
Dude, he has a badge that says Pence has my 2 cents. I could be a speechwriter.
Yeah, instead of common sense, common Pence.
I mean, look, we shouldn't be laughing. It's a crazy thing, but like,
it's the Australian way.
Yeah, that's true. But like,
also, as somebody, again, obviously not to the same level that Reagan or Trump had their life threatened through political, it did really annoy me that you had all these dickheads that were ardently against me constantly, and then they saw that in the Twitter feed that they could get leech views off my name by being like, regardless of whether you agree with him or not, I think that violence is never okay.
A lot of people
wow,
are
what
saying
an
that.
interesting view.
Yeah.
But
everyone's going to be saying the same things over and over and over again.
Like,
I don't agree with violence. Dude, that's a given. Obviously, no one thinks that you should shoot Trump in the head.
Some people do.
Actually, I'll take that back. Half of America.
Yeah, exactly.
I think a majority of America. I mean, not the Electoral College.
Thought that.
Dude,
even Republicans.
There were a lot.
If there was a question, do you want to execute Trump? I think the popular vote will be yes.
Dude, there were a lot of comments saying, damn, they missed. That's fucked up.
Okay, see, that's... Okay,
it's brutal.
It's
brutal.
It's okay, I think, to... Especially, look, if Trump died, it'd be a different story. That's genuinely really sad. But as all three of us have agreed so far, this is the best thing that has ever happened to Donald Trump in his life.
Yeah, he probably knows
a lot
it.
of good things have happened to him.
I actually...
a 60-year winning streak.
I actually watched it because, I don't know, I was a bit like scat and I watched that and I was like, you're looking for more information. It was all the same shit over and over. So I was like, I'll watch this documentary on Trump made in 1991. And like, if everything in that documentary is true, that guy... He's done a lot of immoral things and he's gamed the system. Like literally took public housing money and like taxpayer money to build dodgy hotels and like casinos and just got away with it. And it's like, well, like he
went bankrupt anyway. And then the banks thought it's better to keep giving him money.
It's insane.
And rewarding him for going bankrupt.
And
that's better for our bottom dollar.
Apparently
and still, today is a better day for Trump than when the banks decided.
Dude,
I know.
Who is like the this is the guy that I feel is like the worst human. Yeah, fucking Mark Zuckerberg.
Yeah.
After the assassination attempt, he says, just for the record, we are reinstating Donald Trump's accounts on Meta and Instagram just because he thinks he's going to win.
What? Really? Do you think that's why?
Assassination attempt today, did you say?
I think it was today or yesterday. Like recently, Meta has announced that they're going to reinstate Donald Trump's accounts and also give him immunity. So like because he is the Republican candidate, he can say stuff that usually goes against their guidelines and they won't take it down. I think it's just because they're like, you don't want to pick a fight with the president.
That's very pathetic if that's the case.
That's the worst news I've heard.
Yeah, that is so.
Tells you
That's
these
truly
opportunist
horrific.
bastards, right? All over.
Yeah, totally. They just don't want to sacrifice their precious,
This is
annoying
the whole thing that I
platform.
hate about all the moralizing, right? At the end of the day, no one has morals.
I'd like to think
Very few people.
That's true. I mean, but like, you know, you were saying it's annoying that people are saying, like, you got to be very thankful they're saying that. It would be way more worrying if the only responses were like, false flag, I wish they got him.
Could you imagine if that was on CNN?
Can you imagine being like, this is clearly, it's like, it's a shame they missed. It's a damn shame. And then like Republicans, I mean, that is the degradation of the whole country. It's like, it's done.
Yeah, I suppose social norms are in order when it's just 90% of Washington clearly thinking that. But just think it.
Probably.
Gil's
Don't say. I don't think they are saying. I mean,
Gil's-
a few are, but
Gil's machine writes a quote. Records show Thomas Matthew Crook. Thomas Matthew Crook.
Is that the shooter?
20. He was 20 years old. Yep.
So there's information.
Was registered as a Republican voter in Pennsylvania, but federal campaign finance reports also show he gave all of $15 to a progressive political action committee on January 8, 2021, a few days before President Joe Biden was sworn into office.
Wow,
I
so
think
Kyle Kalinske really is to blame.
no, I think you're right. Like Marco Rubio and John Kasich are to blame.
Really?
Why?
I think maybe, I don't know. I think this guy might be like a traditional Republican voter, and he's like, the MAGA crowd has ruined
That
my
would
party.
be insane if that was him. It'd be like, bring back Bush. Like, that would be insane if that was his. Can you imagine?
What happened to normal politics?
Yeah. I'm bringing back
Which is right, as we just discussed
I'm
before.
gonna bring-
Shooting a president is normal.
vintage.
I'm
Yeah.
going to bring civility to politics by shooting Donald Trump.
You know, it'd be even more insane if it was just like if his like stance was they shouldn't have shut down InfoWars. You know what I mean?
How's that Trump's
Because
fault?
like Trump, I guess, didn't support Alex Jones that much
Enough.
over the last 4 months.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't
He's been
know.
awfully quiet on this one.
It's just, how is he?
I just... Surely this man has a manifesto somewhere.
Has to be like.
They keep asking this question. They're saying, do you think Trump will now use a bulletproof glass for his speeches? Will Trump go around in a Pope mobile now? It's all like, okay, do you think that
Well,
he's gonna
you know what's
use
interesting.
bulletproof glasses now?
You know
It's
what's
very silly not to.
you know what's interesting
This
about
was a
that.
registered Republican.
But you know what's interesting about
I
that?
wouldn't.
Obama did that. You know, Obama used to, for his speeches, Obama was behind bulletproof glass a lot. So it's like, it's not like it's unheard of thing. But I don't know. I mean, but that's also so
I think now
dystopic.
maybe his security would be beefed up anyways.
Dude, those
I think it would be
security-
safer for him to
security-
do it. And if he puts a glass on, it'll look kind of wimpy. If I was him, I'd be
Yeah.
like, just make sure I don't get shot, but I'm not putting bulletproof glasses.
I don't think he'll do it. So, dude, but come on, the security suck. Don't you think?
I don't think that they suck.
Dude, those Secret Service people, the chick couldn't get the gun out of her holster. They look like they came from not another teen movie. That's what they look like. These young kids with like cool sunglasses. They didn't know what they were doing.
Oh, they looked like actors, did they?
not actors. They
Extras
just.
playing it.
I'm not saying they're actors. I'm saying
Paid
they're not
actors.
capable. They were like they seemed very incapable of what they were doing.
The guy was downed. It'd have to be under 5 seconds.
That's because
someone knew what they
it's
were
'cause
doing.
They were snipers.
They were paid actors. One of the Secret Service guy, I've seen them in Mall Cop 2.
One, but there were snipers. But like, what was he doing? Sleeping before that? They had snipers. So it's like, what were they looking at?
Trump.
With a sniper rifle on Trump?
Look, honestly, if I was in Secret Service and
Sleeping.
you'd been going there for 10
You'd be-
yeah,
you'd
I'd
be
take
sleeping.
a nap,
No,
yeah.
no. If you're
I've
Secret
heard the
Service,
speech so many
Yeah,
times.
yeah.
The borders are running wild. Yeah, we get it. Okay.
Yeah, true.
I think the Secret Service is focusing on the audience in case someone tries to like jump up the
Right.
stage.
Yeah, true.
They're not like focusing on. They
I'm
should.
not
but they're not
suggesting.
focusing on,
I
like-
don't think that there was like foul play. It's just like I am saying though that the Secret Service is very incompetent. That's my take.
You think?
I think so.
I think they're amazingly efficient.
Really? What? Just huddling around him? Not really. And then
What else are you supposed to do?
I don't know,
Take
man.
a bullet for the former president.
Yes.
That's what you supposed. That's what he was doing. They did that.
Well, He's bleeding, isn't he? I don't know, man. Like, maybe you're right. They just seemed like.
Someone, Glackmate says, apparently Boy was meant to be at the rally but bailed because he thought it'd be boring.
Who's that again? Wait, is that the Aussie guy?
Yeah, that's Jordan's mate.
Oh my God.
That's amazing. And also on top of this, how could you ever think that a Trump rally was going to be boring?
Bad take, boy, bad take.
Boy.
And he enters with that song going, and then it stops and it goes, yeah, ready for this. And then he walks on stage for the drop going, how is that going to be a bad show?
That's so good.
Boy, if you think that's going to be boring, I think you should change your name to Gay.
Well, that is most of their shtick anyway. Really just affirms suspicions.
They're saying Boy was on Hassan's stream afterwards.
Send it this way, boy.
Boy.
Okay, Greg Smith said the man had crawled on top of a building just outside the event in Butler County on Friday evening. He said he pointed the gunman out to the police. I'm thinking to myself, why is Trump still speaking? Why have they not pulled him off the stage? The next thing you know, 5 shots ring out.
Dude, incompetent. That's incompetent.
Yeah, this is the guy who was saying, like, he's aiming at Trump. What,
there was a guy looking at him for 3 minutes being like, and the police were just like, huh?
Getting his gun together.
Yeah. And the police were probably just like, huh? They're like, there. They're like,
no, he was saying that I was telling the Secret Service, look, and they were looking at him and he was like, hey.
That's my incompetent call.
Okay.
If I had the pistol, I'd just be shooting it, going, trying to clock him off.
Fair call.
Don't you reckon?
Fair call.
More easier thing is just like move Trump from
But
stage.
I still don't think that we're paying. They shot him in the middle of him taking shots.
So they did get him in the middle of him shooting. Yeah.
Yeah, that's incredible.
I mean, I guess they're not totally incompetent.
Not
They
totally.
they can do
Some of them are good.
Yeah, maybe the snipers are good. I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's funny how like now everyone in America is like complimenting Secret Service and it's like in the UK it's NHS, in Australia it's Medicare, in the US it's the Secret Service.
I know. God bless the Secret Service. Our one.
Good to see our tax dollars hard at work.
Jesus.
Finally benefiting the little man.
A society that literally celebrates the secret police.
That is scary. That's scary.
That's the only semi-functional public institution left in America.
Year by year, it gets less and less tempting to live in America. I'll tell you that much.
Tacos are still pretty good.
Do you think
of course.
Melania was involved?
Fuck. I tell you what, though, I'll add this. I did my little Trump deep dive after this, and Ivanka's hot. And she's like 41. She's still hot.
Wait, which one's Ivanka
Her
again?
daughter. His daughter.
His daughter. I think Trump
Daughter's
agrees
like the hottest
with
woman on earth.
She's like the hottest woman. She's 41 years old.
Yeah.
I'm just that. There's the real
And
conspiracy.
to be honest, her husband is kind of handsome too.
Kushner.
Kushman.
Yes.
I don't really
But
remember what he looks like.
Kanye did point out he had
Just
problems with
imagine
him.
a handsome
Reminds me
Jewish
of, all I've
boy.
got is the guy of like Mr. Poopy Butthole from Rick and Morty.
I don't know. Like, yeah, he's just a man. He's like draw a man. That's him.
Yeah, that's what I
drawing
thought
of a
too.
man.
Slightly, make him a little bit taller in The Sims. And
Yeah.
just add a couple of inches.
Totally. And then trap him in the pool. Just
People are saying, talking about Melania because she has been suspiciously silent throughout.
it was Melania.
Awfully silent these last 12 hours.
These last
that
12
Her
hours.
husband was nearly killed.
Awfully
Why
silent.
wasn't she on Twitter?
Dude, dude, that's the take for me. The whole thing from this is
Wait.
this is terrifying, and social media is
Alex
scarier.
Yeah, and we are absolutely part of the
We
problem.
are.
We
Shamelessly,
have an
I know.
Alex Jones update.
Oh,
Apparently, Alex Jones has spent last 6 hours on X ranting about how the Dems have been planning this.
Ah,
I mean, there's no surprises
Finally.
there. There's no surprises
someone
there.
says it.
The Dems. I mean, if he really thinks that
Does he want to get sued
again, that's defamation.
Surely.
He's already.
I really don't think that he has the smoking gun on this.
I don't-
think he has the evidence to back up this claim.
And also, the thing that's scarier is like, if that is the case, that is endlessly more terrifying than what is most likely the reality. You know, to believe that is what that means is your country is done.
Well, Alex Jones does believe
Thinks that.
for sure.
And I think JFK was an inside job, but like,
I don't think this one was.
no,
Yeah,
I just don't think
Alex
so.
Jones has been right. He called out 9/11 as it happened.
He's been right on some things, but that doesn't
He
mean
even called out way before the world knew. He was saying they're going to blame it on Bin Laden.
he's done some amazing
he did
things.
it.
But he wasn't right on Sandy
He was
Hook.
the first to call the point that there are thousands of astronauts that are dead on the moon.
Astronaut graveyard.
Thousands.
He doesn't think that.
They don't ever talk about the thousands of astronauts that died. I'm talking Chinese, Russians dead on the moon.
I mean, I'm sure a few died, but thousands.
Surely just go with hundreds. Go with a conservative estimate. I mean, it still was like 1969.
Dude, they
We didn't have that many satellites up there. And then there's like a dead dog flying around in the orbit somewhere. But
you know what?
Thousands is amazing.
There's there's a conspiracy theory in Pakistan about the moon landing too.
Oh, here we go.
It's like
It is Allah's balls.
very, very close. Very, very
cock.
close. They say when Neil Armstrong, they believe the moon landing happened, but they say when Neil Armstrong landed on the moon, the first thing he could hear was the mosque azan.
And where's the
so someone built a moon mosque.
Maybe for the dead astronauts, who knows?
Wouldn't that kind of defeat the purpose? Isn't there no sound in space?
Yeah,
so you can't hear the
You
call
can't-
of prayer.
exactly.
Well, but there's no wind. How come the flag was waving?
Yeah, well, that is the big one. I don't know how to answer that, but I don't think there was a mosque doing a call to prayer when Buzz landed in 1960 whatever. Fuck.
You know what's amazing? That's so incredible that we're talking about this because this is my where were you moment. I was driving home to tell 2. Can we call our first child Buzz? I was just thinking about Buzz Aldrin. I was like, that is the best fucking name. Wouldn't it be amazing if you combined Buzz and Neil's name and his name was Buzz Armstrong? Isn't that, it's the most alpha name.
It is Buzz.
No offense to Neil Cole Hackar, but it's a bit of a shame that Neil was the first man on the moon. It should have been Buzz.
Buzz. That's not bad.
It's such a perfect
Just call
name.
your second kid Woody.
Yeah.
Woody, Buzz.
Well, what was the bad guy? Zurg?
Zurg. Yeah.
Buzz and
Zurg. That'd be cool. He's Russian.
Apparently, Alex Jones hits 600K to 1 million views on X today.
What do you mean views? You can
Like, apparently,
broadcast.
Alex
Yeah.
Jones is like
You can broadcast on X.
I think everyone except Alex Jones.
Oh.
Is he broadcasting on X?
No, I think like Elon Musk. Oh, also Elon Musk. Did you see his tweet?
Oh God,
Just
what was
came-
it?
This is
I
why
can't
we need to
remember
get to Mars as quickly as possible.
Let me read because he literally just came out immediately afterwards. And
That's
he
amazing.
said,
Just ties it back to Mars. He probably fucking will.
I fully endorse President Trump and hope for his rapid recovery.
Holy shit, he endorses him.
Yeah.
It's happened. What, because of that?
Because of the assassination. Well, he got Musk's vote.
I'm pretty
So
sure
it is shifting public opinion.
Fucking
I'm
hell.
pretty sure he had made up his mind before the assassination.
Yeah, he's been pretty pro-Republican.
Particularly
Yeah.
when Trump had offered him massive tax concessions.
Dude, I don't care what you say. I understand what you're saying about the adrenaline. A man that screams, fight, fight, fight at the crowd with blood streaming across his face is unhinged somewhat. I'm sorry.
He loves big call.
I'm saying it. That's an unhinged move. It is. I get the photo up and it's an amazing photo, but it's like, that's fucking unhinged.
It is.
He either truly believes the country is going to hell and he's the only savior, which is also kind of a bit of a scary personality trait, or he's like, I'll die for the photo op, which are both very unhinged characteristics.
It's massively unhinged. I think it was I'll die for the photo op. I reckon he did exactly what he did in the primaries, turned to his advisors with his bloody ear and just went, was that good TV?
He'll
That was
die for good
definitely
TV.
his first question.
I think he'll die. Yeah, I agree. I agree with you. I think he'll die for good TV, which is it's just a little bit worrying. I'm just saying. I don't know. Maybe that's not. Maybe the adrenaline. I've never been shot. Maybe the adrenaline is so high that you would just you need to get that energy out. Maybe I'm wrong.
I really can't talk because
No, I think
being in that exact situation, I did exactly what the Trump audience did. My house burnt down. The media was there. I was
That's
like,
true.
this is all your fault.
Actually, you
I did
literally
exactly
did.
the same
So
thing.
I guess you're right.
Talk.
That's true. Maybe it is. That's just what happens. I don't know. Maybe I'm just like cuck, and I'll just be like, "Yo, please get me out of here. My ear hurts." Maybe. Or maybe I'll just be like, "Zeppelin rule."
Boys, we're
Era Vulgaris is Queen's best album.
That's your final. Okay. Good call out. Well,
Yeah.
that would at least fit the woman going rock on
Yeah.
at the end.
Yeah, it would
At least
make
it'd be
more
called
sense.
for in that
make
moment.
more sense.
should we? I was thinking maybe we could take some calls from the audience. We're
Yeah,
at an
do it.
hour mark, but like I don't know how to do it. They
Why?
can call us on
know how to
Instagram, I
do it.
guess.
Yeah, do that.
Yeah, call on Instagram.
Do you want to? Should I connect your phone? I
Yeah.
feel like more pod fans are.
Connected to Miss.
Are you follower? You follow people, right? I don't.
I'm doing it on the Forest Hall page.
Yeah, okay, let's do that. Let's do that. Anyone?
Anything for followers, am I right?
A dark day for democracy.
But
Great
let
day
me,
for Forest
can you?
Hall.
Can you?
Dude, how much,
Zeppelin rules.
dude? You know what I just did? I just said people do anything for traction and votes these days. Follow Forest Hall and call in. Literally, just
Yeah. So
And
those
also,
of
if
you
you want
listening,
exclusive
Wait,
Up
pass it,
Late
pass it, pass it.
coverage,
Wait, 1 second, let me
sign up
just
to our
press-
Up Late podcast. It only goes out to Patreon.
yeah. Sign up to the
Do
upload.
that.
Wait, Ali, pass it.
wait, let me first like connect it to the thing.
Yeah, but let me just check I did the right thing.
But it doesn't matter if it's not connected.
Oh, like you do the Bluetooth thing.
Yeah, I gotta do the Bluetooth.
Okay,
thing.
here. Sorry.
Maybe it can only be on my phone.
Oh, whatever. Try it. Yeah. Fucking hell.
All right, let me try to work this out. While you
But I mean, there's other things to talk about, but it's not worth it. Did you see Albo did a speech on it?
Say?
It was actually kind of funny. He did a very good. He had a good take, but he kind of took it as a bit of an opportunity to be like, I visit a lot of public spaces. Let me list them. Just being like, I bought eggs in Canberra the other day, or I went to Kempsey for more eggs. I like eggs. Like he just listed.
It's connected.
Okay, he
So
listed.
get them to call you on your Instagram and Jordan, wear your headphones.
All right.
We also need to take this into consideration, gentlemen. Why is everything that Trump does funny? Why?
I don't know.
The
He's just,
shot of him with the bloody ear looking sad going,
Um,
that's hilarious.
he's just-
anyone that wants to
Everything
call
he
in,
does, every moment of his life.
anyone that wants to call in, can you call
Forest Hall.
Forest Hall Band's Instagram
Yeah.
page?
It's like-
and miss,
yeah.
if you get any follow requests right now,
Yeah.
can you follow them back? Because I think they can only call if you
Yeah.
also follow them.
Yeah, but it's a public thing.
Hey, can you
No, but still, like,
make
Okay.
my thing work?
What do you mean?
oh,
Oh shit! Yeah. Hold on.
Yeah, that's helping a bit. Yeah.
What number is it?
No. It's Miss Love playing around with it helps. Yeah, I can hear. Yeah, now I can't.
No, it's
Now I can hear it.
it's working. So how come no one is calling you?
Yeah, so call up. I have it open.
Well.
Let's see. Okay. So I have to follow them
Plug it
back.
into another one.
Ali, I follow them back.
Ali,
Yeah,
plug it
follow
into
them
another
back.
one. I can't. If
I think you'll be
hold it like
fine.
this-
Just it's bad when it's low volume.
Wait.
No, it's not. It's
Wait
off.
wait for the call.
Okay, I've got some
Man,
followers.
I feel like that Alabama guy saying, "I'm telling you, it's not working."
I got some followers, so call.
Okay, now. Yeah.
Okay, now just relax. And it'll,
I've got some followers. I've followed them back. So call on in.
yeah, call us.
I
Let
have.
us know what you think. Tell me what's on your mind.
Yeah, I'm just waiting. It should just come up as a call, right?
Yeah, it should just come up as like a normal call. Nothing.
Nothing.
If people are following you, that means they're trying to call.
We have 3 people that have. Oh no, here we go. There's 2 more following back. It's all requested. You guys have to accept my follow, I guess. But one person has followed. 404 shame not found. 2 more. I'm just following all of you. So accept and call, please. Shit. Accept and call.
Test. Hello.
Just wait a sec.
Mayday.
We're going down.
Is it still not working? No one's
Look,
calling?
they've requests are happening, and I'm accepting, but they're not calling.
And do we title this video just the shot of Trump looking sad, and then we call it, "For the love of God, someone give him"?
Oh shit!
two"?
One tried to call. I'm gonna call. Oh, join. Okay, here we go. Okay. Hello.
Hey,
Hey, we got
yeah,
one.
I like half pity called because I was like, this is so sad, so I'm just gonna call.
Thanks, O Glack. You're
This is a sad day
Yeah,
for
you're
many,
right.
many
well. The
reasons.
thing that
Hey, can someone tell me who's rated us? Because we've just got like thousands of.
It was dash cams. It was dash cams. with
oh,
fucking
dash
sticker.
cam owners just
who's Dashcam?
dashed like from the YouTube.
Can you hear him, by the way?
Yeah, I can hear this.
sick.
Fine,
yeah.
gentlemen.
Wait, what was sad? That it's my band page.
Yeah, it was a van page. I don't know. But
Well, this is called
Yeah.
PR, something you wouldn't know about, Mr. Glack. So I'll be laughing in the end.
Now, what's your job? I work in PR.
What do-
Oh, okay.
what am I calling in about? The Trump shit? Like, fuck it, whatever.
Well, that's
I
all
don't
we've
know.
been talking about for an hour.
Have you been watching?
Well, I think I don't know, man. I was like out all night, 8 o'clock in the morning, fucking still up, like just on the shit a little bit, trying to go to sleep, and I'm like, what the fuck? Trump got shot, and then I haven't slept since. It's been a fucking great day.
Okay, so you woke up and had a normal day. Is that what you're saying? You just woke up in the morning.
No, I didn't like. No, I was still like up, like just fucking smashing Dexies, and then fucking.
Were you at the same
Wow, it
party
is-
as me yesterday?
See, it is
I shouldn't.
so reassuring
so,
every time we get callers in for Twitch.
Yeah,
The height of
well,
society.
yeah, like cream the crop,
I have to do
cream
this.
the crop right here.
Thanks,
Okay,
man.
so do you, okay, well, bye. I guess. Do you have a take?
No, I did have a take, but I haven't slept, so I kind of forgot it. I don't know. It's
All right,
it's like
sick.
the least surprising thing in the fucking universe. Like it's just kind of this like I don't know. That photo was like fucking sick. Where like I could see why people thought it was staged because it's
Hell
like
yeah.
the most photo, like the fucking American flag just in the background.
yeah.
All that was missing is the bald eagle.
Yeah,
And,
it was a sick
and you,
photo op.
Someone should photo
I-
up in the bald eagle.
Yeah, just in the,
Do it.
they probably will. There'll be
gotta do
shirts of it.
That's a
if I have any take, I reckon that he's going to be a little bit more shook by it than like.
That's what I thought.
Because if they're like, oh, it just grazed his ear, it's like, honey, you fucking nearly got shot in the head. Like,
Mm.
and he's not Teddy Roosevelt. Like, so Teddy Roosevelt, right? Well, he got shot making a speech, and he continues doing his speech because he's fucking Teddy Roosevelt. That man is like a grizzly bear, you know? It's like,
Was that the guy?
he's,
Did he also when he stood up was like, "If America can stand up tonight"? There wasn't that guy.
I think that was FDR.
Oh right.
yeah, that might have been
couldn't
FDR,
stand
but
up though.
Teddy was like, he was just like the hardest cunt in America. It just made sense. But like, Trump kind of has this silver spoon mentality. He's half not in the game. It's never been in the game with the presidency.
Wait,
And it kinda-
but now, do you classify him as a hard cunt now?
Oh, look, I feel like it's the sort of thing. What do they say? People aren't born heroes. They're put in the situation.
They're made.
You know, and he came out all right.
Fuck.
But like, he's not. He's gonna be like. He's gonna be like. I just want to play golf there. Like
That's what I
that's
think.
all
I
he-
think it's gonna be like. But you know what? I kind of.
I think the opposite. I think his like fear of death, whatever it was there,
gone.
is gone now.
Yeah, maybe he's pretty
He's
Maybe.
old.
gonna he's gonna be a monster.
Like he is pretty old. Like it's kind of a good way to go.
You know what I think
I've-
that they
I've-
should make his first tweet after this? You know how they've just been accusing him of having king powers this whole time?
Yeah.
I bet the first tweet has to be, if you're going to take a shot at the king, make sure you hit. He has to make that the
If
first
he
tweet.
says that-
Has to.
Oh, and Melania should say, if you're gonna take out the king, you have to go through the queen first.
What Melania?
Melania, Ivanka, sorry, Ivanka.
Oh, sorry. Whatever the. Yeah.
She has to put that, for
she
sure.
All right. Well, we got the. I assume Dole Bludger's perspective. Thanks a lot for calling.
Oh,
in,
that's
man.
all we're going to get.
Thanks for calling.
Thanks,
in.
brother.
Thank you, sir.
Shout in.
Try and stay up for 2 days in a row.
Oh, dude, fuck that, man.
See ya.
I already did. Like, I pretty much did. So, like, fuck that, man. All right.
Party
Peace
on, man.
out.
Party on.
Let's,
King.
we'll take
All
a
right,
couple of more.
Take a
if
few
we get
more. Let's see here. Any requests? Yep. Oh, he's doing wonders for. You guys have just discovered a band that isn't that bad. How lucky are you all?
7 followers.
Pathetic. All right, call up. Call on up. Who we got here? Okay. Oh, there's one here. Jordan. His name's Jordan. Hello?
Yeah, I also felt sorry for the pod, so I called him.
Jordan, I won't say your last name. How are you, bro?
Jordan McDonald's.
I'm good, mate. Good boys. How are you?
Yeah, good. Where are you calling from, actually? You sound like you're from in Queensland.
Geelong.
Geelong,
the Queensland of Victoria.
Yeah, you guys got like, I don't know, breweries there. You got good on your brewery.
I'm not like quirky like you, miss. I don't go to the breweries,
Oh, fair enough.
Pretty stock standard.
So, well, if you're not quirky, do you have a take on the assassination attempt?
What's your take?
Yeah.
What
so
is
it's nothing groundbreaking, but I just I listened to Geordie and I was like, yeah, I'm going to put $100 on Biden to win. I think we're on here. I think he's under something.
Don't take advice, like betting advice from this man, bro. Silver.
I do have to reiterate.
Like, it's over.
Huh?
It's over. After today, I was like, there goes $100.
Yeah. Look, I'll be honest, mate. It was my first thought as well.
Two Jordans, just because you have the same name. Well, I'm sorry.
Why don't these assassinators ever think of the victims?
Yeah,
have you ever told your audience that you have never made money on a single investment that you have thought of?
Numerous times. Guys, I do need to make this point. As much as I confidently say things, so does Kramer, who convinced me. I am the Kramer of political bets.
Luck of the week.
So you put in a hundo at 5, did you? 5 to 1.
Yeah, I got 650, so I was pretty happy.
Oh, you got 650. See, okay, mate. Now, this might cheer you up a little bit. Trump was at $1.50, I think, for winning the presidency. Him nearly getting killed raised his chances to $1.40. A hit on his life was worth 10 cents. 10 cents.
That is so sad. That's sad.
My second thought was,
gotta be 50,
do we load
at
up
least.
on Trump?
Sorry?
Do we load up on Trump now to like get our money from the
No, don't.
All right, okay, don't blame me for your gambling problem, mate.
No.
It's anything.
The odds are too shit. You may as well bet on the Euros.
Yeah, just wait for the Soccer World Cup. But I don't know, man. I feel for you.
Yeah.
That happened.
Well, if you feel for him, you need to feel for Jordan particularly, and me.
See, don't engage in life. That's the rule. Just sit in the sidelines forever, like me.
I'm just like a dole bludger, so $100 is like a lot of money. It's like a quarter of my like.
As if you're a dole bludger.
allowance.
You don't sound like a dole. I'm sure you're trading.
No matter if you're a dole bludger, no
Uni
refunds.
Uni student. Oh yeah, that's tough.
Yeah.
That's tough. Well, apart from your
honestly,
personal,
take it from somebody who has a brilliant track record with predicting things. I still think Biden's in for it.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to put some more money on.
But
No.
in fact, like don't put more money, please. But secondly, you shouldn't like look down at yourself because like the last elections where Labor won, Jordan gave me each and every seat. And it went exactly how he said it.
That's if there's one thing that you're qualified for, it's like which seats will go to the Labour Party. So like, I'll give you that. I'll give you that. And 100% success rate is like still impressive, but like I'm not surprised. So like, nice.
And I called the midterms as well. I called it.
Damn,
Sportsbet was just too dumb to acknowledge my greatness.
I'm gonna just stick with you when when the elections come around, the Australian ones.
Yeah. So put it on Biden. Put it on Biden.
Yeah, dude, double down. I mean, look, I don't know at this point.
Are you gonna try and hedge your bets with Trump now or nah?
Well, I think I've kind of switched back because I think Ali was saying before. I think after like a week, like who really cares? No one's gonna like vote because like, oh, I feel bad for him because he almost got shot.
You don't think it'll change anything?
It would have.
I think like the base will go up and about and be like, woo. But besides that,
fair point.
Yeah, I probably won't.
Man, isn't it brutal living in the age of social media? Everyone forgets because there's always some new thing getting shown in your face. So a week later, oh yeah, he did get shot, didn't he?
That will happen.
There was some pretty good memes out
Because
there.
there was no
I
damage.
saw it on a meme page. I saw it on a meme.
They were already memeing it.
Instantly
in
memeing.
real time.
Instantly memeing.
As soon as it clipped his ear, someone just rushed and was like,
Yeah, straight away.
my face when I got my ear pierced.
That was literally one of them. Like when I went to get my earpiece, it's like, fuck, dude, Jesus Christ.
Can we wait until after he's off stage.
I know. Wait till he's in the car. All right, man. Well, I hope your betting, I hope your uni degree does better than your betting history, and good luck.
Yeah.
Cheers. Thanks, boys. Have a good one.
See you, man.
Thanks.
Take
man.
one last call and then we'll call it a night.
All right, let's see who we got. We got 4 more people. All right. We're gonna go. Here we go. Caleb.
Talk to us, Caleb.
Caleb. Hello.
Hello, Miss Love. How
Hey,
are we?
Yeah.
Hey, man. How are you? Where are you calling from?
Yeah, good yourself?
Yeah, I'm all right. Where are you calling from?
Frankston.
Where's that? Is that like Victoria or something?
It's amazing.
Yeah,
Everybody
Victoria.
that listens to this pod is just from the shitholes of Victoria.
It's Mount Druitt of Victoria.
Oh, dude, shout out. How'd your kids? How'd your wife?
Yeah, you wouldn't be fussed at all about someone getting shot, would you? mate?
You're like,
Didn't you see their mayor on the train just saying, I am Frankston?
oh, that's the
Yeah,
kid?
yeah.
The kid?
Yeah, that's the kid. There was a guy who got stabbed at the pier the other day, and the guy, crackhead, cut his arm off. So it's pretty. He's
Hey.
like, yeah, it's just another day. Yeah.
A
Jesus.
crackhead cut his own arm off?
No, a guy killed the guy. He stabbed someone to death and cut his arm off. He was going fishing.
See, this is what I'm saying, guys. It could be worse.
It could be a lot worse.
It could be worse.
You could live in Frankston.
So what do you think about
yeah.
the assassination? False flag, genuine, who did it?
It was pretty wild, pretty nuts.
Yeah.
I saw one funny comment though. They were saying, "Oh, it's a false flag. He's a WWE Hall of Famer. I've seen him do it on the WWE plenty of times."
Oh, no. Really? So, what? They...
What you're saying is it was like all set up, like WWE.
Yeah. I don't think that. I saw a funny comment.
Oh, saying like, I've seen him in wrestling. This looks the same. See, I would...
Yeah,
Can
yeah.
you hear? I would... Ali.
just keep talking.
I would... This is the whole thing. I would entertain all of these theories about false flags, except that one person is dead. And I don't know that anyone, Trump or anyone involved to that level of politics would be like, yeah, we're going to kill someone. Like a complete stranger, and like we're going to maim and injure other, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a dead person. Like, come on. That's crazy.
Yeah,
That would be insane if they're willing to kill civilians to make him look slightly, but so yeah.
It's like he's already ahead in the polls.
Yeah, there's no
dude.
need. There's
Just
no
an
need.
Yeah.
overkill.
I just checked. Coming from Frankston, I'm coming in with the sports bet update for the night, just like the footy.
Hell
so-
yeah.
Yeah, give it to
So
us. What,
Biden is at $6, paying $6, and Trump has gone to $1.40.
Shit.
What was it? What was
It's
that?
$1.40.
$6
Six-
was $1.40.
$6 Biden, $1.40 Trump.
Yeah, that's where we're
Yeah.
at.
Yeah, $6. That's
So Biden's chances slightly increased because of the assassination attempt. He was at 650 before.
that's weird.
No, he was 650 after the assassination. I think he had gone down to 5.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, no, he was
People
up at
probably going,
650.
"Oh, he still got it.
At one point, it was
Yeah.
8. I've seen 8.
I've seen 9.
Oh, okay.
I've seen 9.
That those are bad odds. That's not
I
good.
know, but like that's the point when I told Jordan to actually bet on him because they're not as bad as they're making it out to be.
right.
The odds of Biden losing are not 8
9
to
to
1.
Yeah,
1.
that's insane.
It's not happening.
What's
Even
surprising,
now.
though, is Kamala Harris is at $10, I think.
Yeah.
But there's wait a sec. There's a bet for her?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
she
yeah.
does have a 10 to 1. I think that's...
Dude, there's
Very
a
good.
bet for Michelle Obama. There's
Yeah,
Is that
also-
51 to 1?
no, not even 15. There's
Is-
a bet for Mr. Beast who does not constitutionally qualify to be the president.
Is there a bet
And
for
he's doing 6 to 1.
No, he's doing 51 to 1, I think.
Is there a bet for
51?
Gavin Newsom?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, he's paying
13 or
23.
14.
23.
Oh,
What?
23.
That's a real gambler going for that. It's like people that aren't even nominees.
Still putting a punt in for the
What's
sake of it.
surprising is the real president candidate, Robert F. Kennedy Jr. He's at 66, I think.
Oh,
Mr.
Yeah.
Beast has a better chance.
oh that's so
He
sad.
hasn't even declared his presidency yet.
That's really sad. That's so sad.
That's
well,
incredible.
I'm glad to hear that it's just a long line of people upset about their betting choices that are based on Jordan's amazing history of silver from Kramer in 2008. But man, I hope the best for your betting odds as well, man.
Caleb? Have you put a punt on it? Yeah or no?
Do one more.
No, I haven't.
Are you gonna?
Yeah. I've got mates that put it on Trump. They put like $100 on Trump, and I was like, ooh, because that was like a year ago, so I was too unsure. I probably won't. I'm not good at. I'm terrible at gambling.
So am I.
Anytime I like bet on, like I have mates that tell me they're like, oh, get in crypto. I think of Jordan with silver. And
Yeah, good call,
Dude, I agree. It just scares me. I don't see that graph. Like, I'm gonna go down.
Yeah, it's a horrible feeling. It really is.
It's so.
Believe me, I know.
Yeah, I'll stick to 2 up and lose my money quick.
I do remember those silver ads though. My pop growing up, he is a Christian pastor, and he absolutely loved watching Fox News, even though he was Australian. And he'd watch the O'Reilly Factor every day, like he'd babysit me.
Yeah.
And I remember seeing those gold or like silver ads coming up, going, buy this presidential coin.
Yeah. Presidential coin.
That's why I did it. I was primed for it. I watched too much of Hannity and Bill O'Reilly, and it's because only 80-year-olds watching them. They're always saying, let's be honest, the only thing that has any real value is silver and gold.
Yeah, that's all they do.
And I was sitting there, and that was my only financial information. That was my Ali back then.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was those ads and then Bill O'Reilly's ads for his book. Who was Lincoln?
Yeah. Killing Jesus. That.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Did you hear how he got fired?
Oh my god, this is such a throwback. Killing
Wait,
Jesus.
do you mean you mean the fuck it, we'll do it live? That thing?
No, the Bill O'Reilly guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, what
He didn't
about
get
him?
fired for that. That was just a hilarious clip. It's like the teleprompter
Oh, yeah.
sucks.
He got fired for, he got Me Too because there was
Yeah.
an African-American woman, and I find this so fucking hilarious because of how Christian and, like, Fox News and Republican he is. But he would go up to her desk, and she was like an assistant or something, and how it was quoted was he would thrust his pelvis forward and move it side to side and say, how are you doing, hot chocolate?
Yeah.
Jesus.
What a mating dance.
Bill O'Reilly had serious
He's a
issues.
bowerbird. That's so good. It's just like, you just wiggle to the right and to the left.
Did you hear about this? Bill O'Reilly used to call female colleagues after hours, and then just while talking to them, they go, Bill, are you masturbating right now? And he goes, what's that got to do with you?
Billy boy.
See, he learned things from those silver investments, right? Like, why call up a phone sex line when you can do it for a local call?
Yeah, saving money. All right, but we're going to do one more call.
It's a tough economy. It was the GFC.
We'll do one more call because there's a female, and I feel like, quotas and all these days. But
because they represent
guys.
1/5 of the value.
yeah.
Jordan, I'll see your show at the Comic Slams, the Ode to Neckbeards in August.
Hell
Yeah,
yes.
I'll be there.
Sick,
Thank
man.
you.
Thank you for helping me recoup my losses from my crippling gambling addiction. Cheers, Carol.
See you guys.
See you,
Bye.
man. All right, so we had one.
Just call her back.
Look, I will say this. As much as I'm harsh on all of you guys, every time you do call up,
Miss
I'm always
Lab
like, what a
6,
bunch of
Marilyn Ireland.
Oh, we got one more calling, but Grace called.
Call Grace. Just
First.
call her back.
I'm calling back. Let's see if she picks up. It's like Who Wants to Be? It's like, that show that used to call up and be like, is this
Yeah, Millionaire Hot Seat.
Hello.
is this Grace Frick?
This is.
You've won absolutely nothing. How are you, love?
Oh, shit.
No, cheers.
Why did I answer the phone? God damn it.
Hey, and you're the great meme maker, aren't you? You made some memes,
well,
didn't you?
I do make the memes, yeah.
Yeah, there you
Clearly,
go.
You're
I
the one
have
that did
nothing
the
else to
black
do
and
with my
white
time.
silent Charlie
Yeah,
Chaplin.
did you do that?
Did you do that one?
Yeah. The silent movie one, yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
that's the best meme I've ever seen in my
Yeah,
life.
thank you.
That
Thank you.
was
That was
really good.
fucking
That
hilarious.
was so good.
Oh, I'm glad you liked it. That was clearly I clearly had lots to do, and,
Spare time.
yeah.
No, it was great. Where are you calling from?
Oh, good old Adelaide.
Oh, Adelaide. Yes.
No wonder you've got spare time.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, you just
I
sound.
know, everything's shut. I got nothing to do.
You just sound way more educated and eloquent than all the other callers. This is
Which is a classic Adelaide
Yeah, of
thing.
course.
Well, I
As soon
mean,
as you're from
everywhere else. Yeah, Geelong.
Yeah.
Frankston.
In fact, here's a
You know,
test.
there was a crackhead that got his arm cut off.
Yeah, here's the
And
test.
then you just like, I just have nothing to do.
Yeah, I'm a nice creator. Did you bet money as well?
Oh, no.
Yeah, of
no,
course
I don't
not.
do
'Cause
anything
you-
like that.
Yeah, because you've got your shit together. Okay, nice.
I also have no money to bet, but,
Well,
let's go with that.
We'll stick
Adelaide
with
economy
educated.
is not conducive to sports bet these days.
So
True.
what's your take?
Well, I was going to go in a different direction and ask, who do you think is going to produce and star in the movie based on this moment in time? Because my money's on Kevin Sorbo.
Who's that?
Yeah, who's the Hercules guy?
Yeah.
That's actually a very good pick.
How did you know that's who that was?
Reinvigorating a career that, let's be honest, needs stoking.
Yeah, that would be amazing. Like, or maybe
Yeah, because like if you looked at his Wikipedia filmography, it'd probably be Hercules, Andromeda, and then after that, cameo appearances.
Pretty much. He did a movie. He did like a Christian movie called God is Dead, and I remember watching it once, and I was like, "Wow, that's the Hercules guy. Cool."
I do remember that guy.
God's not the only thing that's dead.
I'm telling you who's starring in that movie. Alec Baldwin.
Yeah, as the gunman.
No. Dude, De Niro's the
He's
gunman.
gotta do it.
De Niro's got to be the gunman.
De Niro?
He's the gunman.
Why?
Because he hates Trump.
Oh, yeah, that's perfect. And also how he's always playing characters that are 30 despite the fact he's 80 years old.
Yeah, they can de-age him. They do it all the time now. It's
You know what?
fine.
Yeah, but man, it is not fine because he still has that old man pose. He's still got the hunched shoulders and kind of just like finding it difficult to get up, but he has a 25-year-old's face.
Dude,
It's just like, dude, I don't know if he's the guy that's suffering from consumption in the Secret Garden movie.
I'm going to say too, Josh Homme in his fat stage, he looks Trumpish, so he could do well.
Josh?
Yeah, Josh could do well. When he,
Oh my
Any
God.
acting experience at all?
yeah, he actually does.
You know, it'd be pathetic if they chose Don Jr.
Oh,
I mean,
God.
that would
I
be
don't think
Why
even
choose
Trump
Don
would
Jr.
want
to
his
play Don
own
Jr.?
son.
Yeah, I don't think Trump would want to be like, I can do better. We
You
can
know,
do
you know
better.
who could probably do it well? Bill Burr.
Oh shit! I mean,
Bill Burr, he could play the shooter and Trump.
Yeah.
Bill Burr would
He can
be.
play every character.
Yeah, Bill Burr would be
Get
funny.
him to do the hillbilly saying, "There's a gunman up there."
yeah.
Play that guy.
Maybe
Yeah,
what's his name? Louis C.K. can be Trump.
yeah, he kind of does look like him. He could do it.
That would be insane.
Well, who's that comedian that does a very good Trump
Oh
impersonation?
yeah. What is his name? Damn it.
Yeah, then it'd just be like that Michelle Obama
Shane
movie.
Gillis? Shane Gillis?
Yeah, Shane Gillis.
That-
Get
yeah.
him. Because that'd be great.
That would be pretty good. God,
Dude, Shane Gillis should play the guy who's like, I swear there was a guy with a rifle on top of that building.
No, man, have you heard his Trump impression?
is
I have.
pretty
It's pretty
good.
good. It's pretty good. But he's
pretty good.
It's good.
The only one better is Miss, but no offense, you're not getting it, man.
Nah,
you haven't done the Hollywood bounce of being on Neighbours for a couple of years.
I wish. I wish I did. But
You
yeah.
could do the home movie version, Miss.
Oh hell yeah.
Oh
That
yeah,
would be cool.
Hallmark.
That would be really awesome.
Mm-hmm.
And then like
That's you
actually
and
a
Jordan
really
on a
good
rooftop somewhere.
that would be pretty good.
Brokeback
TikTok.
Rooftop.
Yeah, that'd be good for. Well, I guess that's an option though. We can remake it.
That's a really good question, Grace. Oh, wait, also, where were you when it happened?
Yeah, where were you when this went down?
I
Montezuma's. There's a Montezuma's in Adelaide. Did you know that?
What the hell is that?
A really shit Mexican restaurant.
it is
she was
actually,
there.
yeah.
Were you at
At
Montezuma's?
6 a.m. in the morning.
Is that
No, sadly I wasn't there.
Okay.
No, I overheard my auntie telling my mum that it happened, and I was
Oh.
like, "Oh shit, yeah."
that's.
But really, was that just your response, being like,
No,
I've got memes to make. I'm busy. All right. I can't watch the news. I'm going to Montezuma's and making memes.
that was my first response, and then I went on Twitter and I
Oh,
got so depressed
why?
looking at Twitter. Oh, it was just going back and forth between meme and then someone saying,
False flag.
why would someone try and martyr Trump? That's just stupid. And then meme, and then Trump supporter, even though I don't follow them, and then another meme, and I was like, God, I hate the internet. And then
I
I
know.
just
Yeah.
tried not to
That was the
talk
same.
to anyone
Yeah.
about it.
Totally. That was the same as me. I went on an Instagram. I got the news from a meme page, and then just like, and I went on the comments, and it was
Where all the good news comes from.
yeah.
I mean, he's way more up to date on the news than I am. He's definitely there. He's
brutal.
got his finger on the pulse.
And all the comments, just every single one being like fake tomato sauce. I'm just like, and then because I was in this,
Tomato sauce. Dude, he is a billionaire. I think he can afford not what you used in your year 7 film.
Yeah, exactly.
He had a little ketchup packet from McDonald's in his
shoe.
pocket and just squeezed it on his face.
Let me get my shoes.
Let me get my
so much
shoe.
time at Macca's. Huh?
Yeah, he does love Macca's.
What did you...
Case
The
closed.
Let me get my
the
shoe.
packet was in his shoes. That's why he wanted his shoe.
Man, is that what
Yeah.
the movie's going to be called? Let me get my shoe. The Donald Trump story.
That's amazing.
That's our title.
But it's all
Somebody
in black
give this
and
man
white.
his shoe.
Yeah, it's in black and white.
like Barney's film.
Yeah, like the
from
front of
Simpsons.
Kennedy. Oh, guys. Oliver Stone has to direct it.
Oh, that would be amazing. Ooh, yeah.
And the only thing colored
Guys,
in the movie,
we've got to make the movie.
the only
we
thing
have to
colored
make
in
it.
the movie, like Schindler's List, is the blood from his ear. That's the only colored part.
Oh,
Yeah.
I've never seen
Yeah,
I still
that's such a good move.
have to get around
Yeah,
to Schindler's
really
List.
arty.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Schindler's List
Fade in
had
on
that.
the American flag.
Yeah.
With that real,
That
you know that
image.
real '90s music that was always like military with the trumpet, and every political thriller had it. The
Oh, yeah. Bam, bam. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Not without my shoe.
That's perfect. That's fucking perfect.
Mel Gibson could make it too.
Oh, he probably would too.
Yeah, Mel could do it.
Yeah.
Who else is
Maybe-
pro-Trump in Hollywood?
Is Mel pro? He would be.
Oh, you know what would be amazing? Like, because it'd just be like, it's the most challenging role I've ever had to do. George Clooney. Like, just get like somebody so in the tank for the Democrats.
I
to
thought,
play
yeah,
Trump.
I thought you were going to say Timothy Chalamet for some reason. Can you imagine?
Nah, he's got enough roles.
Can you
Fuck
imagine him being like,
Yeah.
get my shoe? Oh, man.
All right,
Well,
maybe we should end the poll.
Okay, but I do like thinking about that. But thank you, Grace.
Yeah. Thanks heaps,
Thanks, Grace.
No
Thanks for calling
worries,
in.
mate.
And honestly, thanks to the memes, because I just remember being like, she's talented. So keep them coming.
Okay, will do. Thanks, boys.
All right. See ya. Perfect. Thanks to anyone
Boys, come on, let's make it.
that tried to
What, the
call.
movie?
We have to make a TikTok or something about. We have to do it. And okay, who is the worst person possible to play Trump? Give me this before we.
Timothy Chalamet. He doesn't
gotta
look
be worse.
Okay, worse than that.
What
Okay.
about the chick that was his love interest in Dune? Zendaya would be worse.
She'd be worse.
Can't act for shit.
Yeah, it's the wrong gender, so that's automatically. Let's just gotta
Yeah, but
keep
that's
it.
to trigger his legacy.
I reckon it'd be like, is Don Lemon still alive? Don Rickles?
Don Lemon, just because his name is Don.
I meant Don Rickles. I don't know why I said Don
No,
Lemon.
Don Rickles has been dead for years.
Damn it. He'd be
Yeah,
great.
but true tragedy.
What's the problem?
What was that guy who did Good, Bad, and Ugly?
Oh,
He's a big
Clint Eastwood?
Republican.
Oh, Clinty.
Clint
Yeah,
Eastwood.
he's really old, right? He's fucking old,
But
that
he's still
guy.
freaking directing.
Is
Dude,
he?
you know what?
Man,
he should play Joe
Clint
Biden.
Eastwood.
He should play Joe.
Do you remember that thing where he did that
Joe.
weird speech about
Like Joe's
Obama?
dad.
Joe's dad.
Dude, he's really old. He's in his hundreds. I think.
He's not in
Biden.
his hundreds.
Minimum in late 90s. Minimum.
Wait,
Wow.
Biden?
No, Clint
Oh,
Eastwood.
fuck. I was going to say Biden's dad's
But
alive.
dude, he's directing movies in his 90s.
Yeah, that is crazy. He looks.
Him and who's that? A Woody Allen,
Mm.
the problematic one. Woody Allen, yeah. Him and Clint
What did I
Eastwood.
do to deserve this? Oh, that's right.
So
It's really funny.
I mean, that's a Simpsons joke. I can't take credit.
The
but-
funniest thing is Ben Shapiro's joke on Real Time with Bill Maher. When Bill Maher's like,
He
Trump
went
has
on
been
recently.
handling this really well. I mean, he's been quiet. He's letting Biden suck up all the negative air. And Ben Shapiro says, yeah, Trump is like that T-Rex from Jurassic Park that learns how to turn the knob of the door.
Damn. He's been hammering on Trump.
Ben Shapiro was on.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Ben Shapiro
recently.
was on.
Yeah.
And then it was a funny one. It was
No,
just
I
like,
think this is
Israel
the biggest,
Appreciation
most controversial
Society.
call of the entire pod. You ready?
Yeah.
Ben Shapiro is really lame.
Fair.
Fair.
He sucks.
He is annoying.
He's really.
I think he's okay.
Shit.
No, he is annoying. He is annoying. I
Doesn't
was going
do
to say he's
anything cool ever. Like he's
Nah.
supposed to be in that whole like, ooh, you triggered, but what
Yeah.
did he do? Burn a Barbie once. That was
Yeah. As a
that was his
cosplay.
finest
He
hour.
cosplayed as Ken doing it too. Like unintentionally. It's pretty funny.
All right, well that's great.
Yeah, he just got memed hard.
all right, okay.
But,
that's
He
it.
plays
Well,
Trump in the movie.
Well, that-
we're
is that
still
it?
we're still doing a pod on Tuesday, right?
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
I'm down. I don't mind.
I thought we were done for the week.
I
but
don't
okay.
mind. Whatever.
Fine.
Whatever. I'm easy.
Either
The
way, look,
aftermath.
we,
The aftermath of this pod.
we will let you know. But thanks everyone for joining us
Yeah, thanks
for the
for
special Trump stream.
Thanks for the emergency Australia edition podcast. It's so bad that it has to be said too, though. It is quite funny that we're always being like, yeah, we're so pathetic how in the pocket we are of America. It's like the media. It's like we're the only people that aren't in the pocket and jumping to every American issue. It's like emergency broadcast on a Sunday.
So
Stop eating dinner.
What are you doing? Well, it's my mom's birthday today. Cancel it.
I mean, I have to. There's blood. There's blood involved. I got to come in. But no, thanks for joining us. Thanks for calling in, and stay tuned.
Stay tuned for more. We'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.